Hey guys, what's up? I'm Praveen Nair. Welcome to Bodyprocoach educational series. Today we're going to be talking about squats and how to do a proper squats. So today I've got Maahek with me. Maahek, please come and join. Maahek is going to be the person today who's performing the movement. I'm going to be teaching the movement. I'm going to talk about the movement, right? So let's start with the squats. So you want to have your feet wide a bit, toes pointing lightly out. So the major muscle that you work while doing squats is going to be your quadriceps, your hamstrings, and your glutes. At the same time, you engage a lot, all of your core muscles, all right? That's going to be your abdomen, pretty much your spine, your external obliques, everything comes in the work to create a complete movement. So now, if at all your feet is wide, this much under the hips, we're going to take one toe, one heel, one toe, one heel. That is the distance that you take for the squats. All right, we're going to see some air squats. So air squats is very simple. I'm going to drop down. Good. Give me 5 of it. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, last one. All right, can you stay here? Keep the hands straight, Larry. Nice, good job. What you're going to focus is that maintaining the neutral spine. This is called as a neutral spine, where we have this minute arch in the back. Okay, we want to make sure that your scapula it's pulled back nice and strong. In a simple way, lift the chest up so naturally the scapula moves back. Let's get on to your squats. We're looking at the range of motion of the squats. So when you squat down, we want to see that knees and the hips almost in the same line or probably a little more deeper than that. Okay, this is the full range of squats. We stand up, finish that movement on the knee. We finish that movement on the knee by making the knee straight, squeeze the glute, done the movement over there. Great. So now, when we do squats, few things, what we want to understand is that, suppose the knee goes ahead or the knee pain happens is because of muscle which are tight. So whenever you do squats, before that, we want to get into something called as mobility or flexibility. All right? At the same time, I want to remind you one more most important thing is that we do a lot of crunches in the gym or at home to get six packs, but it's about working those big muscles to burn more calories, like your gluteus maximus and your leg muscles, of course. At the same time, creating more compound movements. Something like CrossFit, and you heard about functional training. So that helps you to burn more calories. That's the reason they are much more popular than the weight training these days. So you want to incorporate definitely squats into pretty much all the workout that you do to get the fastest results possible ever. So let's look into the stretch that we're going to do. So we're going to stretch the quadriceps first of all. Good enough. Just pull the leg up and bring it up and back. Left. Good enough. Just. So ideal time to stretch the legs or anything that you're stretching is about 45 seconds to a minute. But if you're doing it on a regular basis, you're decently flexible enough. So anywhere from 8 seconds to 20 seconds is a good time to again hold on. But if you're stiff, you know that you're not able to create good movements, smooth movements. You want to hold on to something about 45 seconds to 1 minute. Great job. Let's go. Change. Enough. So while doing stretch, we may misbalance a bit, go a little here and there. What are you going to do that? Bend that standing knee and create force on the hand. Then you're standing pretty much strong for the longer period of time. Great enough. So let's get into hamstring stretch. So we're going to drop down on the knees. Drop down on the knees. Lift to one leg in the front. You're going to drop the foot, lean forward on towards the legs. All right? So I want you to pull the toe towards you, create more tension. So you're working simply onto your hamstrings. From here till almost the knees. Okay? So great. You can even grab your toes to create more tension if you're good with the balance. Switch the side. Great, let's go. Nice. It's one of the most important muscles when it comes to performing squats or probably standing strong, doing more active work through the entire day. Let's do pigeon stretch into the glutes. Again, one of the very important thing when it comes to if you're squatting, your knees goes out, valgus and varus knees. So the reason could be that your glutes are tight in some way or probably the adductors are tight in some way. We're going to look into it. How do we do the stretch? Now, when you generally do this stretch, you get to see that the knees comes inside much more in, like this. That's because of your glutes are tight. So what you want to do is that physically move that leg a little bit. And now come forward, stretch. Nice. Good. So you want to keep as long as in the legs at the back, long as in the hand possible. Get the underarms to the floor. All right, now listen up. You want to do the stretch where you can feel a bit of stretch happening to the muscles, but do not take too much of pain. If you know that it's paining too much, you probably want to pull back a little bit, take it easy, give some time. So science is approximately 2 to 3 weeks. If you're constantly doing it, you definitely get to see wonderful improvement. All right, let's look into the common mistakes that we get to see in the gym. Let's do a bad squat right now. So this is one of the squats that you get to see that wherein your angle of the body is not correct. You're not upright completely, you're pretty much bending forward. Can you please stand up? or else the knee goes forward at the same time. So you drop the knee pretty much ahead of the ankle. These are two mistakes that you generally get to see that in the gym. So now, why does it happen? It could be because of the flexor tightness. So we need to make sure that we are enough flexible before we go onto the weights or before we pick up more heavier weights. So learn the air squat correctly and perform the movement with the perfection. The third and the last mistake that we get to see most of the time in the gym is that range of motion of the squats. So when you see that now, it's pretty much, it's not a range of motion. Like, so if I make a line from here, it's pretty much above. So the muscle does not come in the complete work. At the same time, you're getting tired because you're not sitting down. You're trying to control those muscles, and you're not getting results. So you want to make sure that the squat completely goes down to the depth that we showed in the beginning. So that kind of a squat that you want to create almost all the time that you're in the gym with the weights at the same time. So come on, let's do a flexor stretch. So it's going to be, Maahek is going to go towards the wall. You're going to place something which is soft because you're going to be placing the knee on the floor. Enough. Can you take your other leg, Maahek, that people can see that? All right, something which is soft. We're going to place that behind the knee on the platform. Take this foot lightly ahead. Good job. Let's go. Now get your hands to the back. All right, so we're going to stretch these flexors. As these muscles get more flexible, you will get to see that you're not enough bend. You're not anymore bending forward and creating those squats. So lift up as much as possible. Activate the lats by pulling it up. Hands up. Great job. What do you need to do that? So it's from the angle, the cover that we have. Try to pull it back more. Back more. Try the scapula. Good job. Let's go. Stay there. So again, we're going to hold about 45 seconds and then switch sides over. Great. So that's about pretty much done with the squat part of it, the mobility part of it. Now we've learned the squats as of now. We know the range of motion. We know the few things like angle of the knee. Everything is pretty much done. Now the next thing what you need to do that, go on to the weights. We're going to see that how we pick up the bar and how do we increase resistance and get more results. When you're on the bar, when you're going to take the bar up, what do we need is a distance which is a bit wide. Then your shoulder width, take it more wide. Great job. So this is the hand distance wide. So now you probably may not be very comfortable to keep the hands very narrow based on the flexibility of the shoulders. If you're very flexible, probably you will even feel comfortable to have it in the same grip. So get in underneath, go underneath. So she has her one foot in the front, one foot in the front, one on the back. She has bent herself down into the bar. Bar is still in the rack, it's not lifted yet. She's placing her traps, a fleshy part of the traps, trapezius, underneath the bar. Now she's going to push that bar up, get her up. So something like kind of full elevation, lift it up, stand back a bit. Great job. So taking one step ahead from the bar because, from the rack because maybe there are plates on the bar later part of the day. So your feet wide, pressing the normal squats, keeping the back straight. We want to see the elbows directly pointing down towards the floor. Chest up. Good job. Let's go. Great. 1, 2. So full range of motion. Her butt towel down the knees. Great. 3, 4. And that's all about it. Awesome job. Go there. Push that bar under the rack. Bend your knees. Drop the bar down to the weight rack. And then come out. So that's awesome. That's done. And we've learned squats. So stick to us. Stick with us. We've got about 3 videos coming on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at about early in the morning that you can learn more about fitness. Stay tuned with us for the next video. And please do subscribe to the channel because we've got a number of information coming for you. Love you guys. See you next time.
Thank you so much.